quizzes have been rubbish. So, Bill.
Yes.
We're out of time for a start, so this needs to be fast.
Yep.
I don't want any irrelevant questions to people we actually don't care about.
Righto.
Just get them on. They tell us what they're doing. You rip the questions into them, and then we get a winner.
That's
and
impossible.
They win the IGA voucher worth $250, of course. IGA, where Jim, you
Good food deserves a great drop.
spot on. Righto, here we go. It's about Scott Pendlebury, the great man, 350th game today. Well done
nice.
to you, Scotty boy. And away we go, Rose. Hello, Luke. G'day, Lukey boy.
Just stacking some firewood, boys.
Oh, good boy. That's what we
red,
like.
red gum.
Red. Jim,
Absolutely.
we're trying to do the quiz quick.
Oh,
None of
I'm a
that.
firewood.
Oregon.
Oregon.
He
says-
chopped some up one day, you reckon?
A ton.
That axe has never been, it's still brand new.
the
What
wheelbarrow?
draft pick was Scott Pendlebury
wheelbarrow.
taken in the 2005 national draft there, Lukey boy?
Number 5.
Yes.
Good start.
Guess who was before him? Mark Murphy, Daisy Thomas, Xavier Ellis. Oh, he's blown up. And Josh J. Kennedy.
Oh, it's a pretty good group.
Pretty good group. Well done.
Very good.
Number 2, after accepting a basketball scholarship at the AIS, Pendlebury quit after 3 or 4 weeks to play footy. Who took his AIS spot?
Good question, Bill.
Tough question. Luke?
Any hints?
Plays in
Tough
America.
question.
It's
He's become famous in his own, or very famous.
very famous. Very good
Internationally
basketball.
famous.
Three-pointer.
A boomer.
Paddy Mills?
Yes.
We're Wolves, mate.
Very good.
Paddy Mills. Well done. Lifeline!
Get around him!
Righto, Lukey, you got Damien Barrett. That's all I can say about him. Nuff for the week, Duck. Be careful, he might faint. And you've got old Bernie Awnings Vince. Old Awnings over there. Scott Pendlebury has had 13 top 3 finishes in the club best and fairest. 13
Jeez.
top 3 finishes, Duck. Name one of the 2 players of any other club who have had more.
Oh, I know.
You know.
I think so.
It's a tough question. Luke?
Go to
I'll
Duck
have
if he
to
thinks
go.
he knows.
I'll have to go with the Duck Google Carey.
Just Duck cheat there.
Yeah, I like it.
So,
I reckon Kevin Murray would be one.
Oh, you reckon?
do you know who did he play
Bulldog.
with?
What number
Fitzroy
Yeah.
and Gary Dempsey.
Oh, you know them both.
I reckon he'd be
I
another
only asked for one.
I reckon 14 and 15 respectively.
Jeez. Jeez, you're good.
Who brought him? Luke?
Yeah, I'll go with the Duck.
Who's
Go
having
with
a
it,
drink of water?
No, I'm
Bill's
just having a wee.
Someone in the urinal.
Oh, sorry. It reaches. Can you believe that? Gary Dempsey had 15 top 3 finishes at his club.
Extraordinary.
And Kevin Murray had 14.
Yeah.
Well done, Duck. Well done, Luke. You're on fire. Question 4. Who did Pendlebury overtake to become Collingwood's games record holder?
Tony Shaw?
Nice.
Lukey, boy, you're on fire. We go to 5. Lifeline. Quick quiz. Good quiz.
Get around him!
So old Google's out, and you got Bernie
I've
Awnings.
noticed Bill's he's starting to be sharper with the quiz. I
He
think
needs
it's
to be.
You know what I think it is. It's these dates, all these dates he's going
yeah.
on.
He's
He's
more
not.
punctual.
He's
Got nothing
he just
else.
looks fresh.
How would it do?
He looks fresh.
He could be onto something.
You look fresh.
So you go on a date and you what?
Well, you look fresh, is what
He's
I'm
sort of
saying.
more aware of his surrounds.
Punctual.
It's been dry July. You just
Oh,
look sharp.
Been dry July, all right. Which 4 coaches? You know what I've been drinking? Carlton Dry. 'Cause it's dry July. Or a Scotchin.
Dry.
Yes.
Just keep the quiz going.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. Move on.
You wouldn't nuff with a stupid thing in your head. Which 4 coaches have coached Scott Pendlebury in at least one game over his playing career? Only 4 coaches. The fainter's out, so you got Damien or you've got Awnings?
I know 3 of them, but I'll go with Damo.
Damo.
Well,
4.
Mick Malthouse was there when he got there,
Good point. Yes, good.
and therefore, after that,
We obviously.
Buckley took over, and then Craig McRae took over. So we need to get an interim, don't we? So
Did Robert Harvey?
I was going to say Robert Harvey. I'm just trying to think if he did.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he might have.
Still alive.
Yeah, we'll go with Robert Harvey as the 4th.
Luke?
Yeah, he took over from Bucks, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Well done.
Well done.
So Mick Malthouse, Nathan Buckley, Robert Harvey and Craig McRae. Only 4 coaches.
So they've
Gee.
actually had a lot of stability there in terms of their coaches.
Well, you look
haven't
at North, they've had 4 coaches in 4 years.
yeah.
And he's had 4 coaches in 350 games.
And one's
they?
an
That's what
interim.
That's what I mean.
Mick
Bill.
Moldhouse is next to us here in the box.
I'll say g'day.
Yeah, so good
G'day,
on you.
Mick.
It's True's won the 3rd there at Flemington. We're still alive. Yes.
He didn't hear me, Bill.
Oh, just knock on the door. He loves all that
Right,
stuff.
well, I've got to go,
does he?
Bill.
Where are you going?
Hey, not again.
Where are you going now?
I'm off. This quiz has taken too long, JB.
You get here late and then you leave early.
I was
You're
never
dirty after the nuff.
I've got to go.
Don't put in an invoice.
I'm
No
still
invoice.
I'm still upset.
Where are you going?
Sorry, Doug.
can't remember, Bill.
Sorry, mate.
We're going to a break.
No, it's been good.
Taken too long.
See you, Duck. No more punch on, Duck. The
Momentum
brand.
this quiz had.
Are we
He's
finished?
Sucked it out of
It was going all right.
And Duck just breaks it.
second half of a quiz.
Good quiz.
That we pleaded with you to be brief.
And it was until Duck says, I'm leaving. He's gone. I don't know where he's
Well,
gone.
where has he gone?
Got to
Is he
patch
actually gone?
Got to patch a few things up, I think.
At home?
What the
Trouble in the camp. We're up to question 6, and Lukey's still there. G'day, Luke. Welcome back.
Still here, boys.
Who do you barrack for?
The Bombers.
Bombers. All right. Well, here's an interesting question. Question 6. Have a listen to this question. 17.8 million fans have attended Scott Pendlebury's 349 games. 17.8 million fans. Who is the only player in history to have had more? I don't know where he gets this from, our man.
Who's your man?
Is there a quiz, a hint, Bill?
Oh, you want one or just look?
Just so we
You're
can
just trying
move
to keep
the thing
moving
a
on.
bit,
Yeah.
From the same club? Or?
Yeah, he's from the club that you support, Luke.
Is it 17 million different people, Bill, or just 17
say-
million
Just
clicks through the
shut up
gate?
and go with the clicks through.
Dustin Fletcher.
Yes!
Yes.
Dustin Fletcher's had 19.2. Now, that's obviously the same people it would be.
Yeah,
but
they just
different
clicks
games.
through the gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
opposed to 19 million
Thank you,
different
click.
people.
Let's talk
Bait.
about the 17 million again.
Question 7, rounding up to the nearest 10. How many hit-outs has Scott Pendlebury had over his career? Hit-outs to the nearest 10.
Oh,
Um,
give him a range, Bill.
No, he's been too good. Oh, Luke.
He's quickly Googling.
Googling.
Quickly Googling.
50.
Oh, bad luck. He's not far away either. Let's go to our next contestant on the Magnificent Quiz is
Eddie in Hawthorn.
Eddie. Hello, Eddie.
Getting ready for Morphettville Race 3, Bill.
Oh, good. Hang on. You're not on the breakfast anymore, Eddie. What are you doing?
Who are you on, Eddie?
I like Kong, Bill, number 11.
Oh, no, race 3, number 11.
1 minute away, Bill.
Oh, Stubby
Remember-
Holder on top too.
Remember, we're doing a quiz too.
And wet track.
Oh,
Where the Rangers came in.
It's hosing
And
down
what does
there.
that mean, Bill? What does that mean?
hang on. I'm just
Hang on,
putting
we
it
lost
on
Bill.
Kong.
Now he's on. He's putting a bet on. He's putting a bet on.
He's putting a bet on during the
During his
quiz.
own quiz.
And the multiplier. Well done, Bill. Here we go. We're on Kong. Righto, here we go. Eddie, we're on
Responsibly,
Eddie.
The multiplier.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, Bill.
We're being responsible. We're hydrating responsibly and we're gambling responsibly.
Yeah.
Rounding up to the nearest 10, how many hit-outs has Pendlebury had over his career there, Ed?
I'm going to go 60, Bill.
Yes! Well
now
done.
Now he's turning away from the microphone and looking at the screen.
Yeah, he's not broadcasting responsibly, that's for sure.
No, that's exactly right, Hose.
64 in his career, so the nearest 10, 60. A lifeline! Get around him! Sorry, Eddie, you only got awnings over there, but to help you out.
Elephant.
By what name did Ash Chua accidentally call Scott Pendlebury when he interviewed him in the rooms after a game in 2012?
Right. Lucky I don't need Bernie here. Was it Gont?
Let's have a listen.
Yeah.
Got one of their prime movers. Actually got Scott Pendlebury in the rooms with me.
Not as bad as was it Michael Tuck that called him Scott Embrebury for the Norm Smith?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Michael Tuck said for the Norm Smith medals, the Michael Tuck medal.
Scott Embrebury.
Scott or Scott Pendlebury is the only player to have polled more than 100 coaches' votes against one AFL team. The only player to against one AFL team. Which team is that now, Ed?
Ooh, I'm going to have to take a stab in the dark here, Bill. Could it have been Essendon?
Bang! Essendon. 111
good get.
coaches' votes. Well done, Eddie. We've only had 2 callers on today.
Thank you, Bill.
What do you call them?
Yeah,
Callers, contestants.
Contestants.
And it's still
Listeners?
gone over 2 segments.
Yeah.
Oh, no one asked for you.
Hey, your
mate.
race is on, Bill.
Yeah, I know. What colours are we?
Yellow.
In 2018, Scott Pendlebury became the only player to successfully bounce the ball on what animal?
That would be a pigeon, Bill.
Yes, Eddie! Well done, Eddie. We're watching Kong run around here at Morphettville. Eddie, congratulations. You've won the $250 IGA voucher. Jim, of course, where?
IGA Liquor, where a good food deserves a great drop. Now, Bill,
Yeah.
look at him.
Yeah, he's gone. He's
gone,
absolutely
Jim.
gone.
He's gone.
Keep talking
Actually, is
to
it
Bill
a
because-
pigeon or a dove? Because last week you called it a dove.
Yeah, and then Brian tried to say that
it's a
dove was
pigeon.
other part of the world. And we showed
Australia.
him there are 5 different Australian doves,
Yes.
including
Yes.
the spotted dove.
Oh, Jim, you and your
Copperneck.
animals, you'd have no
Copperneck.
idea. I'll tell
Just
you
keep
what.
watching the
Which
race.
is the one that goes
no.
people? That's the
That's
plover, isn't it, Tim?
No, the plover,
Jim?
and
Yeah.
they're a bastard of a thing.
Yeah, they got me when I was in Queensland for that year of the
No,
AFL.
they
went
got-
up
Look
there.
at it. Can't get through. Can't get through. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, the Kong. Through the middle. It's going to get up. It's... Shit, got beaten.
It did look like it was
Oh, it's
coming.
going to win. Jeez.
Take the 250 voucher back.
Bill,
5 minutes, Jim, we got, by the way.
is
That was
this
for off air, but thank you.
Why is he stretching?
is this any sort of broadcasting? Like, honestly, our man from Quebec
He's cramped up.
who's just landed at
Quentin.
Tullamarine and he's Quentin and listening to this. What is he thinking?
Bill's just cramped up. He's
No,
up
yes.
and he's stretching
We're on
his calves.
Kong. It come through the middle, held up everywhere. Just black book it because you got to back it next start, Damien, don't you? Weave through the pack beautifully and Mo's beat it. Wow,
Omo, the washing powder.
Was that in
We allowed to be broadcasting race results. I don't even know we've got the license to
Is
that.
that
every
a quaddie thing, Bill, or is that just a one out?
that was
bet?
a one out. That was our
the
man.
caller,
a
the caller in the
multiplier.
quiz.
Eddie,
That was
Eddie.
the multiplier.
Have a look at it,
Hey,
Damien.
Bern, you would have played against Scont many times, wouldn't you?
Scott Emblebury, yeah. I was actually in the same draft as him. I was a couple of years older. Got drafted from country footy. But, no, he was a star, mate. You just knew, he was just consistent. You just knew, if you're a teammate of his, you just knew what you're going to get every time that man played. And he's proven he can play anywhere. Across half back, he looks very good this year as well. And just the height, those tall midfielders, they're worth their weight in gold. Great leader. And obviously games record holder.
What he
now.
did show the whole football world is that if you hold the ball out as if you're about to handball it,
Yep.
no one will tackle you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's had 15 years of doing it.
Jeez, I tell you, we saw some highlights on the front bar of Darren Jarman doing that.
Yeah.
And he could sell,
This would be good. What could he sell?
Candy
To what?
to a baby.
Right.
Burn.
Is that right? No, but we
Why
saw
is it that
a lot
the
of highlights.
action of holding a ball out to handball. Why is it that then everyone just peels off? Why wouldn't you just look at him and go, right, I'm going hips?
Yeah,
Because he's a known candy seller.
Yeah, well, I think every time you went at him, he'd actually give it. So then he'd make you look silly either way. And Darren Jarman spoke about there's an art to it. He used to lift it up higher so they'd look at the ball, and the next thing they'd dive for it and make him look very silly. So, no, he's one of the best at it. And everyone that always describes Scott Pendlebury is that he creates time for himself. And that's how he did it. And
When
that's
you
what-
had that tagging phase in your career, Bern, did you cop him individually?
I did a couple of times.
And?
Yep. Done pretty well on him.
Listen to
Where's Ash? We'll get Ash to look that up.
Did I tell him to ask me that?
No, you didn't actually. I was actually genuinely not knowing of that answer. So,
Yeah, no, I went okay on him. Yeah. Look it up. Get Ash to look it up.
well, what's the key? What should other taggers have done that you did?
Well, you can't just tag Scott Pendlebury. You got to try and hurt him the other way, make him accountable. So, I don't want to. What am I talking about myself now?
It is an
what you
extraordinary
do.
story, Jim. I mean, I know it's well known that he did go number 5 behind Daisy Thomas in that particular draft, the 2005 draft. But the build up to that time, he came from
Mark Murphy was one.
Yeah,
Yep.
I won't say he came from absolutely nowhere. But he went up the rung with a bullet very, very late in the piece, and it was very, very smart recruiting because they wanted both players. They knew they had to get Thomas first and just hope that Pendlebury got there. But there are
How
other
did
clubs
they
at the
get both of
time.
them?
There are other clubs at the time, Jim, that were saying, well, this kid's just gone way too high.
So how did they get 5 and 2
They
picked?
won 4 games.
Well,
the year
they'd
before.
come off a grand final in 2003, as we know, and then fell away after starting the year reasonably well. And then lost their last, I think, 10 or 11 games.
Back
And-
in the old priority pick days.
yeah.
Is that what they got, the priority pick?
Somehow, because they didn't win more than 4 and a half.
Excuse me, where is Duck?
He's gone. He's gone.
Actually, I thought he was joking.
No, no,
We're
he's
here
taken
till
off.
1:30. Well, the rub is.
I
Where's he
think
gone?
he had to go from this studio to the other studio in order to.
Oh, I'd like
be
to
back
see what
on
he's
air.
doing. I'd like to see what
For
he's
the
what
other
he's
game,
working.
the Gold Coast game.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, but that
time is
hasn't
it?
started yet.
No, he's
It starts the same time,
We've
if
got
not
this
later.
game, that starts up us 4.
Where's he ranking Collingwood?
Does anyone know what Duck ever does?
He's gone
Has he
for
even
a
got-
$4 game.
Giants game. My apologies.
That was
it's
like
a
the day he
1:45,
left. He left Geelong
Yeah.
down there for a night game that was 4 and a
No.
bit hours later.
Because he was suspected to have COVID. Because it was coming out of Queensland, even though he hadn't been to Queensland.
And then take his microphone
That's
off, Jim.
another one.
That's it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
All right, so we're going to get a big preview of this one. Are you look at Bill. Speaking of checking out,
Yeah.
Duck's actually left, and
Yeah.
Bill may as well have left.
Oh, Kong's flattened me.
Yeah, has it?
You are
Has it?
flat.
You lost your multiplier for the day.
I've got no more multipliers.
You're not drinking, so it's going to be a long day.
Oh, well, what can I do to?
Like Sam Newman, you're not a good enough bloke not to drink. We are going to get to a break.
That's good.